Hello, Voidling. Hello, Masked Man. How are you? How you doing? Nothing. Nothing. A lot cooler today in Oklahoma, which is a good thing. But I didn't get out and get much done. John Roche, how are you? Voidling, today is your birthday? Jennifer Wilson, how you doing? Howdy. Voidling, happy birthday. Yes, July 31st. Yep. All right, Masked Man. Well, happy birthday to you. I hope it was a good day and is a good day and shall continue to be a good day. Just Jessica, thank you. You hope you don't get picked on my last on my last time, like last time. Oh, hello, John. How you doing? It's a good day, but I got electrocuted 6 times by a jellyfish. Hello, Gabriel. How are you? I think I heard that if a jellyfish stings you, you just have someone pee on it and the sting goes away. Galena, how are you? Hello, Brayley. I'm doing all right. Just holding my own. A lot cooler today. Why can't dinos eat humans? Because they're extinct. Sarah Moose, how are you? Because they're dead, yes. Galena, I live in Oklahoma, U.S. Hello, Henry Z. How are you? Gabriel, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Hello, Roger P. Something from England. Hello. Helena Longo from the Netherlands. Hi. What is house speed? Hello, CE. How are you? Come to India? Well, as vlogs, I probably would if I had the money. I'd travel. Jennifer, I don't know. I haven't figured out dinner yet. I just totally skipped dinner last night. Little Miss Mix Up, what's going on? Jace World, hello. Hello, Ronald. How are you? Would you rather drive 24 hours straight or drive 212s? I don't know. I would never want to drive 24 hours straight. Scott Reed, how are you? How do you deal with depression and aggression? I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I wake up every morning thinking today's going to be a great day, and I'm always right. Boydling, you ate your... I don't get that. You ate your cake alone with your cat's mom, dad, and brother. If you had all them, then you weren't alone. Ryan D, welcome in. Good to see you. Galena says, do you have any pets? Oh, yeah, I've got a dog and a cat in the house here somewhere. Small creator goal 50 subs. Good to have a goal, Jace. Just keep grinding if you want it. I'm going to keep it real. How are you? Westy. Of course. Show us the cats? Actually, I think Dozer's outside. Hello, Roger. How are you? Oh. Yeah, Dozer's sitting out on the porch. The last probably week and a half, he's been wanting to spend more time outside. We never used to let him out, and now he just wants to go out. You have some advice for a 20-year-old? No, don't have none. Hello, Brooke. My only advice would be kind to others. Well, today is National Avocado Day, and it's also National Chili Dog Day. So I guess if you wanted to celebrate both, you could put avocado on a chili dog. If humans eat whales, why can't wolves eat humans? Oh, Ryan, yeah, you did get a little weird yesterday. You're already getting a little weird today, too. When is it National Jalapeno Day? I don't know. I'm going to have to research that. Make sure I celebrate that day. Ryan says, I'm weird. Sue me. Yeah. Words to live by. Put avocado on a chili dog. I probably would. Galena, I am 64. Yeah, the jalapeno challenge. Yeah. I'm sure there is a pepper day or a spicy day or something. Brooke is very relaxed. So am I, kind of, sort of. I should go out and get my cat. Of course, it's not too hot outside. But he went out. He went out first thing this morning. He hasn't been back in. He didn't eat breakfast or anything. He's just been outside. Reagan Wilkins, how are you? Navarra Atienne. I don't know how you say your name. How's Dozer and Jack? Oh, they're doing good. Some lady tried to put a okay. Jack. 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 Here he comes. Here's little footsteps. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm on live and you're not up here. Oh, Brayley checked it out. September 5th is National Jalapeno Day. I need to talk to John and have that jalapeno challenge on that day. Stay grinding. You can just leave the room. Nobody thinks that's funny. See you later, Galena. Giuliano Bueno. How are you? David Snyder. Good to see you. All right, Galena. Thanks for popping in. Giuliano from Berlin. Lori from Virginia. How are you? Berlin has great brats. Allie, how are you? It's good to see you. Lori, I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Wilman 14, welcome back. Lori, I am in Oklahoma, the great state of Oklahoma. It's not for kids because there's a lot of weirdos. Yeah, there is a lot of weirdos coming in here. Bread cred. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. You got a question? Throw it out there. Throw it out there. No, I don't do that. Don't care for that, really. Brayley, yeah. That last one I did, I shouldn't have posted. The don't look at me one. I think that one could have scared a kid. Have to be weirdos to be here that late. It's not late here. It's not late in Oklahoma. Lori, I don't hunt. I think I went hunting one time when I was like 16, and I decided I didn't like it. David Snyder says, Ron, I'm your biggest fan. I appreciate you, David. Freddy Krueger. Yeah, all I need is the knives on my fingers. It's 10:52 a.m. in Iran. Good Times TV. How are you? 6:22 for Allie. It's what, about 5:22 here. Yeah, Brooke and Allie are in the same time zone. Yep, we're an hour apart. $5:23 in Texas. Yeah, same time zone as here. Well, the drain on my AC unit last night, the drain clogged up, and so water started coming in the house. Probably because it ran so hard yesterday, but man, I had a hell of a time getting that thing unclogged to get that water going outside. Not a good time. Been around the U.S. a few times, but never in Oklahoma. We get a lot of people in Oklahoma from out of the country because there's a lot of people that like to travel Route 66. And it goes right through the center of Oklahoma. Oh no, Aria hasn't gotten banned that I'm aware of. She's probably just been busy. Aria is weak, probably. Yeah. Good in terms of skiing, Oklahoma? No, not at all. Have to go up into Colorado or somewhere for that. Water skiing, maybe, but not snow skiing. We don't get enough snow. Anything planned for the weekend? No. Still too early. Irish Eyes for You to See. She liked the song. In fact, I played it for her, and then when it was over, she says, play it again. I played it again. And of course, that was just like the day after she got home from Texas, and I saw a tear coming down her cheek. So, but she said she liked it. Maybe she got off YouTube. I have no idea. Yes, what about it? How are you? Teddy, hello. Welcome in. I'm doing okay. I haven't seen R on here for a while. I saw her a few days ago on someone else's live. Home automation. How are you? Barb the dog? No. No, I can't. Oh, recorder in the corner? Yeah. It's kind of weird. Hi, how's your day been? Good. What is your name? Lucaraya? I'm guessing. DJ is stroking his cat with his toes. I don't know why that just sounds funny to me. Too much information. Yeah, Lisa's babysitting little Jackson, our grandson, because my son had to take his wife to the hospital. She was having pain, and so they got to the hospital and they said it's appendicitis. So they'll probably be there for a while. Keelan, how are you? Yeah, Jackson, he's like 3 months old now, so he's a little guy. How do you pronounce that? A-I-N-E. Lane? Ain? Ein? I don't know. The Dingling Man. You're just a weirdo. Yeah, that's what he's doing, Brooke, is he's doing a lot of cooing and smiling. And he's just getting to where he'll grab. If you hold a finger out, he'll grab it, or he'll grab hair, or ear, or nose. They're good at that age. Anya. Well, hello, Anya. Pleasure to meet you. An Irish name. Irish makes some good coffee. From Ireland. I have a friend in Ireland, and he said that if I hit 100,000 subscribers, he's gonna fly me to Ireland. KR998. Appreciate you. No, not yet, Brooke. It's not. Still working on coffee. This morning I got to work and the boss told me have a good day, so I went home. No, he didn't say. I don't. Uh, he might have, but I don't remember. Yeah, Brooke, you've been around here a while. At 3:39, and now I'm like 7:30, or 7,300. What does it sound like? I can't remember. Anya, I don't remember. All right, David. Appreciate you. No problem. Why are politicians removing the middle class? I don't know if politicians are, but it's probably just a natural process that's going on, I imagine. I don't know. Jerry Head, how are you? Anyo, I don't know. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at one of my lives or ask him. He might be on here in a little bit. I don't know. Of course, where he's at, it's late. Usually about the time I go live, he'll jump on and tell me he's going to bed. Yeah, next time I see him, I'll ask him. Jerry Head, yesterday the guy's last name was Bone. Is that the same person? I wouldn't know. It's 11:35 at night. Yeah, that's probably why. Fix your hat. Eric says Trump is your hero. I wouldn't admit it if that was the case with me. Claire, appreciate you. All anime. No, thank you. Why would anyone care about a man's hat? You're from a country called Claire. Pat Farmer, how are you? All good. That's awesome. Brooke, did you watch my Don't Look at Me short? Jennifer, thank you. Not yet? Okay, I was going to ask you if I should remove it. Kenzo7, yes. How are you? Naomi, you watched it already? That Don't Look at Me short? Should I remove that? MAGA, how are you? Beetle the Magnificent, welcome in. Song Show, how have you been? And Roly Poly. We're on the Aura Farm. No, Naomi says don't remove it. Okay. Because I recorded it and then I posted it and then I watched it, and I watched it like twice, and I could feel my my heart rate go up because I looked so serious. Roly Poly, I'm doing pretty good. It's not a bad day. Funk, how are you? I haven't seen Aura in quite a while. Several days on here anyway. Maybe she's taking a break from YouTube. I hope she's okay, because normally she'll comment on all my little shorts, and she hasn't even commented on them. So okay, Pat, you thought it was funny. If you saw the humor in it, that's what counts. Sam, how are you? We kind of look the same. Okay. That's too funny right there. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Sam's great. Good. Ron's great too. Much cooler today in Oklahoma. Hello, Tyler. Welcome in. Roly Poly, you're sick? What's the matter? You got the bug? I'm a Ron White fan. I watched an interview with him, and he did oh, what the heck is it? Like I think it's pronounced ayahuasca. He did a program where they give you something and you trip out and all this, and so I started researching that, and I heard that that's a good way to. We got a headache. Took Motrin. Ahmed says, "Are you mad at me for some reason?" No. Why would I be mad at you? It's a ritual. Yeah, but I heard that can stop somebody from smoking. It has a real good success rate at smoking cessation, or what's it called? Cessation. Is it psilocybin? Something. I don't know, but I thought it's for rich people. Probably cessation. Yeah, it's probably expensive to go through a program like that. There was somebody on here, I think night before last, And he said, we look a lot alike. And I looked at his profile picture, and it wasn't a picture of me, but we did look a lot alike. Magic shrooms. I've eaten mushrooms twice in my life. And both times it was an all right time. Love the way you string sentences together. I can barely talk. Yeah, Mini Minion, he did copy my profile and name. Caleb Digestives, welcome back. How are you? Thumid, what's your favorite car? Favorite car I ever owned? Wow. It would have to be a 67 Mustang. Old Bay on your mac and cheese. I bet that's good. Naoma Plaz. Hi, how are you? Maybe you're right. Yes, what about it? Crazy people would take the effort to do that. Yeah. I also had a Gran Torino. It was just like the one that was in that Clint Eastwood movie, Gran Torino. And that was a fast car. Your grandpa has a collection of old cars. I used to have a collection, but I slowly got rid of them. Brooke, I don't know what's for dinner tonight. No idea. But me and my brother was riding around in Springfield, Missouri, and I saw this Gran Torino in a car lot, and it was really, really jacked up with like 15-inch wide, 16-inch wide tires on the back. Oh, you have a 72 Gran Torino in the yard covered up? Yeah, that's what this was a 72 Gran Torino. And I told my brother, I said, Bill, I got to check this car out. So we pull in there, and the sales rep just gives me the key, says, take it for a ride. So we jumped in it, and I got about a block away or so, and I just tromped on it. And that thing kicked my neck, kicked my head back, and it had so much torque with them big tires that we got to laughing like school kids. And next stoplight, I had to do it again. Oh, an SSR. So I did it again, and I said, Bill, I got to buy this car. So we got back, and I made a deal with him, and he drove my car, and I drove that Gran Torino home. And Sam, how does one become a mod? I just can make someone a mod. That's all. It's just the channel owner's discretion. But I remember my first wife, I had that car when we started dating, and her mom hated that car because it was loud. It was like You could call it like a degenerate's car, jacked up real high in the back. Motivate laughter. How are you? Those mother-in-laws, yeah. Thamid, are you into guns? No, not really. I own guns for protection. I have a son that likes to collect them and shoot them and target practice, and it's National Girlfriend Day tomorrow. Whoo, I'm gonna have to go out and get me a girlfriend. Boxes of Twinkies from 1954 in perfect condition. Yeah, it's a lot of Duck Studios. How you doing? Yeah, I don't hunt, but I've got guns. What is John doing? I don't know. He's over at his house. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him today. I don't think I've seen him in a couple days. Well, I'm gonna have to get with him and see if he'll do that jalapeno challenge with me on Jalapeno Day, National Jalapeno Day. All anime? No, I don't repeat things. No reason to repeat things. September 5th. I better write that down. My memory is terrible. September 5th. Yeah, Bradley, me too. I'll have to go to the store and get some. I told him I was going to get some jalapenos and something hotter, a serrano or a ghost pepper. And if we could do one, then we'd see if we could do the next one. He said no, he wouldn't do that. Cat moose. May 12th is the most important national day. What is May 12th? I don't know. Get down, Jack. A habanero? Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty hot. No, May 4th is best. From Naples, Italy. Brian, how are you? Kinzel, hello. Camping with Jake subscribed. Appreciate you. I got to step away for just a half a minute. Oh, there we go. Stains, how are you? Cheers, everybody. Where am I from? The U.S., the great state of Oklahoma. It's looking like it might get a little rain outside. It was a lot cooler today. Look up May 12th. Accidentally scratched your dad's car. It's probably about 10 years ago. My kids were in the backyard horsing around, and they were hitting golf balls with a golf club. And they were way back in the back, and one of the boys hit that thing so hard it came all the way up to the front and over the creek. So it was probably he probably drove that ball a good 150 yards or so, and right into my wife's windshield of the car. It shattered the windshield. And first I looked out and we heard it, and I looked and saw that the windshield was shattered, but there was no one around. And it was our boys way out back hitting golf balls. Yes, Braley. Yeah, cheers. There was another time, another little story. This is probably 9 years ago. Kids had out back, right behind the house, they had a basketball goal and a trampoline. So they started bouncing on the trampoline, and as they would bounce up, they would do a 360 turn and try to shoot the basketball into the hoop. Well, one of the kids way missed the basketball goal. He was almost facing 180 degrees the other way, threw the basketball, and it came right through the dining room window. And I was sitting in the dining room. And my wife I think she was cooking dinner or something. She was in the kitchen. And that ball came through that window when I'm sitting there, scared the you know what out of me. And I go running out the back door. And two of the neighbors' kids were here playing with them. And one of the neighbor kids took off running towards their house up the road. And the other neighbor started running the other way. They wanted out of there. And it's like all the kids scattered. But it was another thing where the next day I had to go buy a new window. Kids get expensive. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Cheers, Lisa. Many hours at the ER, yes. Yes, about the same time period. One of my boys was shooting hoops in the backyard, and he jumped up and grabbed the net and pulled himself up, and when he let go of the net, it flipped up and caught his teeth, pulled him up into his nose. And took him to the emergency room. And it wasn't his teeth. Hello, Mary. How are you? But it had broke his jawbone. The teeth were still on the bone, but it had broke the whole bone and flipped it up into his nose. And that was a scary time. Stuff like that, man, will give you gray hairs. Sam, you out of here? Yeah, I've never experienced a ghost. Lisa, how many eggs? I got 8 today. So one more than yesterday. Tomorrow I'll probably get 6 because normally when they lay a little extra one day, they'll cut back on the next. I don't know, but yeah, I got 8 this morning. All the childhood bumps and bruises. John was actually one of the easy kids. You have many times experienced a ghost? I've experienced a few things that I couldn't explain, but I can't say it was anything paranormal or supernatural. What is my dad? Oh, I didn't get what it said. Oh, I can tell the difference. Ev and Jess. WK's edits. How are you? Who's that? That's me. Who's that? That's Ron. Ron Jr. It's one of my sons. Yeah, I noticed the difference. I haven't had store-bought eggs in probably over a year. So I probably ought to buy a dozen and do a comparison because looking back, I couldn't tell you what the difference is. King World, how are you? Yeah, he's a quiet son. Ron and Ron. Yeah, he's our oldest. He's been out. He's been on his own a couple times. But he kind of has a hard time being by himself. So now he's back. Aman from India. How are you? Aman, I am from the U.S. in the state of Oklahoma. Yeah, at the mid, there was probably a very natural reason for that. No, that's not Jackson's dad. He doesn't have any children. What is it? Ibrahim. Turkish man. Okay. I think Gabriel says he lives in Iran. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the link on the things that they name is that. Have you been to Hawaii? No, I have not been to Hawaii. I haven't been off the continent. So I haven't been to Hawaii or Alaska. I've been all the way across the U.S. If I had the money, I'd go to a lot of places, but Hawaii wouldn't be one of them. What states have you been to? Oh man, I've been from California to Florida, up to Iowa and Connecticut, Nevada, down to Texas and Louisiana. I've been most all over. I have never been to Alabama. Never even been through Alabama. I've been in Texas and Louisiana, but never into Alabama. No paranormal encounter? No. I used to run a restaurant in a old train station in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Oh yeah, I've been to Disneyland and Disney World. But I ran a restaurant in an old train station that was said to be haunted. I don't believe it was haunted. But a paranormal group got a hold of me and wanted to do a paid tour. So we set it up, and it was really fun because what we did was it was an all-night paranormal tour, and it started at I think 7 or 8 in the evening, and I cooked dinner. And so we fed everybody dinner, and then all the paranormal activities took place all night long till about 5 a.m. And then I served everyone breakfast. So with the fee, they got the tour, a dinner, and a breakfast. And a big part of the group did not stay till breakfast. They got tired and went home early. But there was no paranormal activity going on. It was a fun time. How did you meet your wife? I ran convenience stores in Houston, Texas, and she came in to work for me. So she started out as an employee and worked her way into the wife position. Did they show you any encounters they had? Well, they had their electronic equipment that they said was going off. But no, there was some kind of fun times. 2 of my boys was with me all night long. And during the event, we went out back to 2 old train cars that was sitting out there. And part of the tour was through those 2 train cars. Well, somebody should have went through first, because going in there in the beginning, there was bats in there. So I get up there, and my two kids get up there, and a few other people, and all of a sudden them bats started getting active. Scared the heck out of one of my boys. In fact, he jumped back into one of the seats, and those they were like passenger train cars, but they were so old that when he landed in the seat, it broke the seat, and he went through the frame, down to the ground, or down to the floor of the train. And we laughed. After it was over, he laughed. Worse than bees, yeah. Don't defend guilty people. Be better than that. What? Did I miss something? But it was quite the, if you ever want to read, Google the Guthrie, Oklahoma train station. One thing is they have a basement with an old boiler room where it would heat, and it had an upstairs where the prostitutes would stay. And then the center floor was a big ballroom and the restaurant. And then down in the basement was the boiler room, where there's this door that was sealed up with cement. And the story was that doorway went underground to the square in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And it's how the train customers would go from the train station to the hotel, would be underground. And it was all framed up or sealed up with cement. Anyway, the story was that people would hear voices behind that cement wall. I never heard anything. Tracy Antley, how are you? Good to see you. But I've never been bothered by supernatural or paranormal. What are we all talking about? Did I miss something? IDFK, no thank you. Yeah, it's an interesting place. Yeah. IDFK, okay, go away. Not trying to spread hate, only awareness. I must have missed something. God made you for the very reason of loving you. Okay, Tanner. I disagree, but okay. Religion is a very interesting topic, which in so many ways I don't understand. Oh, what hate did I offend the chosen people? I don't know. I don't even know how to say your name. It's okay to disagree. I doubt it sometimes, some days, if he loves me or not too. He, as in, who is he? Hello. Hello. To who said hello, mister? I don't know what your name is. Jlaur. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, Tanner, you're talking about God? Brayley, good seeing you too. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the day. Do something exciting, even if it's by yourself. Hello, Avery. Hi, Avery. How are you? You'll try? Okay. Jose already did. El Mencho. How you doing? Oh, we got Down syndrome Jesus in the house. I love your name. And your profile picture. Koloalan? Koloalan? I guess that's how you say your name. Hello. Yeah, he is. He is funny as you know what. Hugo Gomez, how you doing? Welcome in. Adam, it's not Jack Daniels, but same thing. It is whiskey and Coke. About done with it. I thought the food. Down syndrome Jesus is funny. I wouldn't call him crazy. I don't know. I don't know him that well, but he's funny. Whiskey and rye. Well, whiskey and cola. Yeah. I guess you can thank God for that. Although he's not the one that asked me to do it. One thing weird is if somebody is born, candy's dandy, but liquor is quicker. You're right, Kevin. There was a casino in Las Vegas that I drove by, and I saw their big sign, and the sign said it was a bar and casino. And the sign actually said liquor in the front, poker in the rear. So the front of the part of the building was the bar, the back part of the building was the casino. I always thought that was funny. Ron, do you mind if I read you for my psychology assessment? Task is quick. Well, Richard, man, if you want to, you do you. Damn American Christian for ruining everything. Andrew, yes. How are you? How you been, Andrew?
Hey.
What?
I want to make that soup, that potato soup. I'm going to take it next door so I can make it over there.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, and I'll bring some back home whenever they get back or whatever. Johnny hadn't eaten all day. He's cleaning house and whatnot, so. All right? All right. Good deal? Good deal.
So I feel you as different at one point. I feel you've lost some time with losing a lost one. I feel you've gone some time with losing a lost one. No. Different? Angry before? No.
See ya.
All right. Yeah, that was Lisa. She's running back next door to take care of the grandbaby. Well, that went to shit. I mean, I've lost loved ones. I'm 64 years old, so of course I've lost loved ones, but never been angry. Well, yeah, I'm different. I'm a load more laid back. I would say about the time I hit 59 or 60, I just decided it is what it is. And I used to, is Lisa upset? Probably a little bit. She's been that way ever since her father passed away. She's changed. All right, Sam, go to sleep. Turn the phone off or the laptop or the tablet off and go to sleep. I feel you could snap if it was for the right purpose. You're probably right. Richard, you're probably right. For the right purpose, I know I would snap. But that's everybody. Yeah, she's already gone out the door. Over to the neighbor's house, over to the boy's house. All right, Sam. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. What advice would you give to your younger self? That's a good question, actually. Um, buy Bitcoin. If I go back to when I was 20, 25, 30, my older brother told me one time to buy Bitcoin, and it was like $300 a coin. And I said, no, it's a scam. It'll never go up. And it's up to, I don't know, 95,000, 100,000. I don't know. It's way up there. But back when it was $300, if I would have bought 10 of them, I would be a multimillionaire. But outside of that, I'd give my younger self the advice, don't change anything because it's all good. Because I've had a good life. I am in a good place. I am happy. I have great kids. I wouldn't change nothing. Do I regret? No. Zero regrets. In all honesty, I mean, I do. Sometimes I think I should have finished college to be able to make more money. But if I'd have changed anything, I wouldn't have what I have now. And I am very happy with what I have now. So how far away is the boys' house? Oh, I could hit I have my house and then like a machine shop, and then their house. So it's probably 100, 150 feet. We're all on 5 acres. I'm thinking one of these days they'll get tired of me or being around me, or and they'll move. And then I'll just remodel the house or fix it up. Or it's the older house on the property, but they pay no rent. All they have to do is pay the electric that they use. What is that? Ihigo or Ihigo? I don't know how you pronounce your name. Pleasure to meet you, though. Nice. You should buy next door warehouse to have everyone together. Andrew, I don't know what that means. I wouldn't want them in my house. I love my kids, but I don't want them back in my house. Brooke, yeah, I guess I'm not speaking money, I'm not wealthy. But in just life itself, yeah, very much so. I have zero complaints. Well, yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I should have bought Bitcoin 20 years ago. But what's weird is my older brother said, Ron, you should buy Bitcoin. I said, no, I'm not going to buy into Bitcoin. And he said, it'll go up. I said, I don't think so. It went up. I didn't buy. He didn't buy. So he didn't even take his own advice. I mean, he's in a worse shape than I am. physically and financially. So, Abdul, good morning. It's not morning here, but good morning to you. Hickok 45. What? Old Jack. What are you going to do, Jack? What are you going to do, Jack? Get up here and say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. He sold his Bitcoin too early. He never even bought into Bitcoin. He didn't take his own advice. I did buy in a little bit when it was around 6,000. And it dropped down to like 5,800 and I sold it. So I lost a little money and then it went way up. A documentary on Netflix about Bitcoin? I haven't seen that. But I own stock in probably 15 companies and they've all done bad. Saifullah? Is that right? It's not morning here, but good morning to you. It's evening here in Oklahoma. Jack, you got to get down. You got to get down. Get down. Get down. There you go. Bitcoin and Dogecoin. One's worth a ton and one isn't. But I'm not up on cryptocurrency, so I don't really even understand it. It's fictitious. I don't know. I can't believe it's doing what it's doing, but I got to get me a little bit of something, something. It's kind of crazy. I know Elon Musk pulled away from Bitcoin and the value dropped, and he touted Dogecoin and the value went way up on that. IDFK, welcome back. You're a little bit weird. Just saying. Take it for what it's worth. I'm gonna go outside and check on the chickens, check on the cats, and bring Dozer in the house. Oh! We got cats everywhere. Chickens crapping all over the deck. Kittens Isn't this crazy? No one will buy it. Yeah, way too many cats. Way too many. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, and the chickens are coming up here. This is the inside cat. Dozer. Come here, Doze. No, come here, Doze. Come on. Ooh, big boy. Oh, they're all good. No. Go back in the house with Dozer. He is the indoor cat, and he's been sneaking outside, which is okay, I guess. Oh. Pat, I don't know how many are out there. A couple dozen, probably, or a little more. I had to go buy another 50-pound bag of cat food this morning. No, I didn't cut his ears, Andrew. They swelled up last year, and I took them to the vet, and the vet lanced them to drain them. And they drained, and they just shriveled down to little bitty nubs. No talk. Sorry, it was a bad joke. I didn't see your joke. ICG5, how are you? Wayne has 3 dogs, 3 cats, a tortoise, and 2 ducks. I have 2 dogs, probably over 24 cats, and probably about 24 chickens, and that's it. Carman, how you doing? Yeah, Dozer. Old Dozer. He's been outside. He's been wallowing in the mud, so he's got a dirty nose. What are you doing, Doze? He's getting old. He's an old cat. Here, sit down. Doze, sit down. Sit down here. What are you doing? Oh, Richard, you got 2 cats? Oh, I hear the rooster crowing. That's Studley. I have Studley and I have Bud. And I can sure tell the difference between the 2. Yeah, it was Studley, the bigger rooster. Yeah, yeah. Doze, what are you doing, man? Come on, old boy, sit down. Sit down here. Sit down. Come on, sit down. There you go. There you go. Why you keep climbing up here? Huh? Getting all up in my face? Thank God he does not have slaves. That's a weird comment, Ray. How old is he? I don't know. He's old. He's old. The way he's acting, I think he's getting close to end of life. He's kind of losing losing doze. Stop. He's kind of losing the use of his back legs. But he's been my cat for years. Tinky Winky. Cat aged like 7 times. I don't know. Dogs do. Cats, it's like a curve, I think. Their first year is like 12 human years, and then it goes up and then it starts going down. I don't know. But I'm sure he's towards the end of life. The person that owned him, or had him passed away. And their son asked my wife if we would take him. So she said yeah, and so we got him. So we've had him 5 or 6 years, and I know he was 5 or 6 years old when we got him. So he's getting pretty old. Do you have a pet rooster? Not a pet rooster, but I have a rooster. He just jumped up on the rail. He's right out there on my porch railing. See if he'll crow. He probably will. Go ahead, do it. Nope, I guess he's not going to. I guess he's done. Anyway, I guess he's done crowing. Dang it. Bob Street says, I love all animals. All are God's precious creatures. Gabriel, I'm as good as I can be. I'll make it to the end. Yeah, Sean, tell your uncle we all said happy birthday. Gabriel, I guarantee I'll make it to the end. I saw your I Am Richard short. Oh, is that the oh yeah, recorder in the corner? Yeah, that was a weird one. Those, you okay? You okay? He's struggling to get up on a chair. Come here, Dose. Come on. Carman, did you see don't what is it? What was it? Don't look at me short. I'm debating whether I should pull that one off YouTube. No, not yet. Oh, okay. That's the last one I put out today, and I watched it after I posted it. I watched it a couple times, and I thought I shouldn't have that on there. Pat says leave it on. Okay. I just don't want it to offend or scare or bother somebody, because I kind of looked mean or mad. Pulling shorts down is frowned upon? Oh, I didn't know that. Must be the reason you made a channel. Doze, what are you doing up here, man? You're... Lay down. Lay down, dude. Mattress, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? I'm doing okay. A lot cooler today in Oklahoma, which is a good thing. I saw your hey grandbaby. Oh, yeah. Rubai A, how are you? Day off today. That's good. Me too. I got to work this morning. The boss said, Ron, have a good day. So I went home. What do you drink? Water, coffee, and whiskey and cola. I finished on my way home to beer and the wife. I look like I drink whiskey? Good, because I do. Number one dog treat, small piece of liverwurst. Oh, I like bourbon. Yeah. Without cola, I've drank it. Yeah, I've drank it straight on ice with water. Pat, you're from Scotland? Wendy Fuller, how are you? I haven't seen you for a little bit. How are you? Tequila? Ooh, no. No, 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 no. Mattress, you used to drink a lot of rum? What's your favorite cola drink? I would have to say Coca-Cola. I am not a Pepsi dude. ICG5. All right, enjoy your dinner. Why not tequila? It gives me a headache. And vodka gives me a headache. What are you doing, dude? Try RC Cola. I've had RC. Not a big fan of it, but it's about the same as Pepsi. Diet or zero? No. What's your favorite whiskey? I would say, I don't know. I like Rebel. I like Jack Daniels. I like Kentucky Deluxe. I am not picky. Llama, welcome back. How are you? Wild turkey is good. Yeah. Have you ever had pavlova? No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is. Please don't tell us your favorite lingerie. Actually, my favorite lingerie is whatever my wife was wearing. Whatever she has on is my favorite. Oh, you saw the short with the knife? I don't bite. Do you stab? I don't bite. So dang harsh? Eh. Not really. Do you like wine? No. I don't like wine. You prefer tequila over whiskey? Ooh, not me. Tequila makes my clothes fall off. Oh, he's at it again. Yeah, I don't like vodka either. I like a little body. I don't see him, but I hear him. Nose, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Cola Allen. Hello, it's me again. Hello. Make fat shaming great again? That's weird. Be ready, Alex Buns and potato. No. Jacob McFarland, how are you? Same last name as Seth MacFarlane. Wendy Fuller, how are you? His name's Dozer. So, get down, Doze. So y'all, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to shut this down and figure out something for dinner. Oh, Doze got right back up here again. Doze, what are you doing, man? I just put him down. Anyway, appreciate y'all stopping by and saying hi. Mary, appreciate you. Pat, appreciate you. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Be kind to each other. Gabriel, much love.